welcome to Anovelconsole, your weekly podcast where we talk about books, games, food, and stuff that caught our attention during the week. My name is Chris, and with me is my beautiful co-hostess and wife, Karradyne.
Hello.
How are you doing, Karradyne? Are you feeling better from your surgery?
I am feeling better. I'm still panicking over my incisions, but I feel pretty good. Sometimes when I move certain ways, I have a little sting, but
Other than that, it feels good.
yeah.
It's been,
Feel
what,
pretty normal.
2 weeks and a half afterwards?
It'll be 3 weeks Wednesday, so
Yeah, 2 weeks and a half then?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And more than a half.
And
The better side of a half.
Yeah.
Whatever.
the more side of it. More
Yeah.
side? Whatever. Anyways,
It's hard when a week is 7 days long.
yeah, 7 days is an odd number.
Yeah.
So you feel better. You've been eating.
I've been eating so many things, but I did discover, what was it that I said? Ice cream and chicken bakes from Costco are maybe not a good combination for the lack of gallbladder, because chicken bakes are chicken, bacon, and dressing, and oh man, that was a recipe for disaster in my intestines.
Weren't you saying that you were getting like really bad acid too?
Um,
For like a second there?
No, I did one night from one thing, but I don't even remember what it was now. Was it maybe the spaghetti that we had? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
That sauce was fresh.
I don't remember. But something gave me acid. I just don't remember what now.
It'd be strange if my sauce started giving you acid now, even though it's as fresh as possible. And it's never
What are
given
the
anybody
odds?
else acid.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. But it wasn't anything like worse than what I've had before.
Hey, so we have a change of format.
We do.
We've been thinking about this for a very long time. And
I like to think that all of my complaints about feeling like I'm on a strict schedule have motivated this change.
no, it also me and also shit that's been
I've
going
been
on.
heard.
I know a lot of the listeners know already, but I started a new job. I'm starting a career in IT. Fucking finally, it's been like 3 years since I've been going to school, and I finally put my foot in the door.
I'm one step closer to being a trophy wife.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, bitch.
Anyways, this means that I have to start taking certifications. I got to start doing stuff that I wasn't doing before.
More stuff, yeah.
So that means I have less time to play video games, but I will still play video games. Unfortunately, this means that I can't really take on 60-hour RPG, 80-hour RPG.
In a week.
In a week. Because I just won't have the time for it.
Yeah.
But this doesn't mean that we're not going to do reviews. So to backpedal a little bit, the show is going to go into a book club format. So Karradyne is going to talk about a book or books. I'm going to talk about a game or games. We're going to have updates about the books and games that we talked the week before, saying if we like them or not the week after, or same week if we finish them. We will do reviews if we feel like it, but there will be specific episodes that will be review specific.
Backlog of Doom.
We will do Backlog of Doom still. We're going to try to push out a Backlog of Doom a month because the games and books that we're looking at are on the shorter side that we can just blaze through and put out a good episode. Like last week's, which I think was an excellent episode. Episode 100 was a complete fucking banger. So if you haven't listened to us before and you're starting on episode 101 for some reason, go back and listen to episode 100 because that was a good episode. Thrak was awesome and we were very funny.
We're always funny, bitch.
Yes. So Patreon. What does that mean for Patreon? I know we've been lacking on Patreon a lot. But we did come to an agreement that we will do at least 2 episodes a month. At least. It doesn't matter what it is. At least we will put out 2 episodes a month on Patreon. We will still put the Backlog of Doom polls on it. So you guys can vote and you guys can tell us exactly what you want to hear on the episodes.
We rewatched No Way Home today, and I realized just how badly I need to continue that Marvel chronological rewatch. So Maybe we'll go back to that sometime soon.
We can. I mean, we left off at a really good place, right? We left off right before the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, that was the next movie.
Yeah. So we can pick that back up.
Yeah.
Uh
We have weekends off together
yes.
right now.
Yes. So
that'll
yeah.
help.
Yeah, that'll help a lot.
Like having dedicated days off together.
Yes.
Because
That'll
that's
help
something
out
we
with
have not
output a
had
lot.
in a very, very, very long time. Have we ever? Like
Yeah.
in our entire fucking relationship?
Yes. Well, no, because when we met,
You had weekends off and I didn't.
yes, and then when I worked at Westgate, I had like my days off were like in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, because it was like a year into it, I got weekends off and you didn't have them anymore.
Yeah.
What are the
That
odds?
sucked. Anyways, sex toy of the week will be back next week, and so will Gorbage. We'll already have Gorbage set up for next week, and we're gonna try to have a Gorbage out every single week now that Karradyne can eat.
Yay!
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard because we did it before for like almost 100 episodes.
Yeah.
So we should be able to do that pretty easily.
Yeah.
And,
Finally. I'm excited.
And
And I think we'll maybe rotate picking the sex toy of the week because that's fun.
you like picking them out?
Yeah.
We
I like shocking you.
we can do that. That's fun.
Hopefully I can continue the shock
That's
factor.
very fun. Yeah, yeah. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, again, to recap, we're going into a book club format. We will have updates on what we're playing and reading. We will do reviews. We will do review-specific episodes. Another thing, guest episodes, we'll do reviews, or we will do discussions depending on whatever the guest wants to do. So everybody that I've talked to that is set up to come on a future episode, just let me know exactly when you want to come on. We'll get it set up, and we'll do exactly what you want. Patreon, again, $2 a month gets you signed up for the Backlog of Doom, extra episodes, and all that fun stuff. Again, we will try to push out 2 episodes a month. No, we will push out 2 episodes a month, whatever they are. If it's me alone or Karradyne alone, it will happen. And if this is the first time listening to a novel console, welcome. Thank you.
Hello.
Stick around. Listen to our previous episodes. They're somewhat fun. Don't forget to tell your friends about the show, too. It's pretty great. Helps a lot. And it's fun. And also give us reviews wherever you listen to podcasts. Those always help a lot. They help the show get discovered by new people. And we're on every single social media platform out there, except for LinkedIn. And we will...
I don't think we're on Pinterest.
We're probably
Does
not.
Pinterest really count as social
Tumblr?
media?
We're not on Tumblr
Oh my
either.
god, I forgot Tumblr existed.
No longer porn. And our email is anovelconsole@gmail.com if you want to send us an email. Karradyne, why did I mention LinkedIn?
Because I'm looking for a job, a new job. Have I said what's happening with my job?
No, you have not.
I don't think I have, yeah.
You want to elaborate?
Yeah, so without telling you all where I work, basically we've gone through a lot of changes in the pandemic, as everybody has, but introduced some new technology and things, and the short version of it is basically that the robots are taking over and the people are being phased out. So I'm a recruiter, and oh, shut up. We've had a freeze on hiring for the last month, aka I have been informally demoted for the last month. The biggest, one of the only perks to that is that I've been able to work at home constantly for the last month. Can't complain about that. But I'm just a little worried about the future of my job and if I might get laid off. I mean, the writing's kind of on the wall at this point. So I'm on the hunt.
She's on LinkedIn looking for work.
Yay.
Did you find Park?
What?
Park? Yeah, on LinkedIn.
What are you talking about?
Park on LinkedIn.
Park on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn Park.
Stop. That's not funny. It makes absolutely no sense.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Will's probably laughing.
It makes no sense at all. So yeah, that's the story of my life right now. I hate it.
But you do have a pretty cool interview coming up
Yeah.
whenever this episode releases.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. You might be listening.
Today morning.
You might be listening as I'm in panic mode.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already in panic mode. Never mind.
But if this pans out, it'll be great. So we'll both be
If not, it's practice.
doing career changes, and that's fun. So
Makes
you'll
me
be
nervous.
fine.
Change scares me so much.
Oh, so you're scared about changing into our new format?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm trembling over here. Luna and I are both just trembling in our boots.
You know who else is trembling?
Our Patreon supporters.
No, they're not. Those dogs in that painting that you had done for me for my birthday. You got a Dragon Ball Z painting.
I did. I had you anime-fied. And I definitely should have just gone through one of our friends to do it instead. But I'm an idiot and didn't think about the fact that we know people who do this. And instead, I went and had a terrible customer service experience. Yay. But you're happy with the outcome, so that's all that matters.
I am. I look very Dragon Ball Z-ish. My hair looks not right. But I look cool.
Your hair looks like it does when it's all grown out, which they don't know because I didn't show them a picture of your hair all grown out.
I guess it kind of does.
But it definitely does look like that.
You look amazing. You look fantastic. I absolutely love the way you look in the
They
picture.
skinny-fied me.
I guess. But your face looks amazing. It looks exactly like you.
Chris looks like Goku.
Black Goku.
I look like
Ukog.
Chi-Chi. Is that who she is?
Chi-Chi, yeah.
Yeah, I look like Chi-Chi. But then I had them include our fur babies. So I'm holding Luna, who looks scared out of her mind. Also doesn't look really anything like her at all.
Her colors are a bit wrong in the body.
Her colors are pretty wrong. But then I also included Pugsley. And it looked really, really terrible in the first version that they sent me. It didn't look like me at all. The dogs looked like I'm familiar with Procreate. It looks like they literally just pasted the photos of the dogs and drew some lines on them to make them kind of look like they were illustrated. And Pugsley looked like he was ready to kill someone. He looked like a fighting pug.
A warrior pug.
A warrior pug. He was so angry. So I was like, no, this is not going to work. And you're allowed to request edits. They are supposed to charge you for each edit, but considering the fact that they ignored my emails and I had to reach out to them on social media to get them to pay attention to me, they did not charge me for any of the extensive edits that I asked for. So yeah, there you go. Happy birthday. I am not terribly impressed, especially with the canvas, because I feel like they didn't fit it properly on the canvas and it looks kind of stretched and fucked up, but you like it. That's all that matters.
I do like it. I do like Pugsley a lot. He looks great. That's my boy.
And I thought we were on Namek, but we're not.
We're at Goku's house.
We're at Goku's house.
Yes. Why would Chi-Chi be on Namek?
Because you could pick wherever you wanted to be. If I wanted us to be in that training place in the sky, we could have been there.
Really? On Kami's Lookout?
I don't know. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
The tennis ball?
No, King Kai's Planet?
No, we weren't on the tennis ball.
It's King
We could
Kai's
have been
Planet,
on the
not a
place
tennis ball.
where the old Piccolo man was watching.
That's Kami's Lookout.
Yeah. We could have been there. I was struggling to choose the background. You could also choose a custom background. So if I wanted us to be in fucking Times Square, we could have been. But that's weird.
That would have been very weird.
I could have put us in a hobbit hole. Damn it. I missed an opportunity. Dragon Ball people in a hobbit hole.
Oh, God. I hate it when you say that.
I don't understand why. It makes perfect sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
Why don't you have a Chi-Chi Funko?
Because, is there one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I'm not sure. That's all right. Speaking of
Dragon Ball.
Yes, actually. You're still going to read through the rest of Dragon Ball, and I'm going to play through the rest of my favorite Dragon Ball games throughout the year.
Yeah.
So that's
eventually.
not changing. That's not changing.
Are you sure?
Yes, we're still doing
Are you
Horror Month,
positive?
and everything's going to be great. Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Are we
sure.
doing Gideon the 9th for Horror Month?
Who?
Gideon the 9th?
What's that?
Book that Burger Champ told me to read?
Probably.
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 I think it's scary. I don't know. I don't know
I don't
anything.
know.
I just know that I got it from Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah,
It's just sitting on my
there's an
Kindle.
episode in the air with him. I just need for him to tell me exactly when he wants to do it so we can set it up. Anyways, are you ready to go into for the first time into our new segment that's gonna have the discussion time song on it?
I am. No more of that weird book talk music I picked.
Ding 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 ding.
It reminded
Ding,
me
ding,
of
ding,
Jane
ding, ding, ding,
Austen.
ding.
Oh my God, Jane Austen. We haven't talked about that. That's fine. It
You
doesn't
want
need
to
to
talk
be.
about it?
If you've considered watching Persuasion on Netflix, I would say don't do it, but I kind of want to say do it.
Doo doo.
Do it
'Cause it's
for
doo-doo?
the comedic value because it's one of the worst movies ever made.
It is doo doo.
It's really terrible. You should also watch Little Italy with Emma Roberts and Hayden Christensen because I've been in a reading slump and I just wanted to watch stuff last night. So I turned on Little Italy when Persuasion finally ended and oh my God. That is a terrible movie. All on Netflix. Go check it out. Let me know how terrible you think it is. Please and thank you. Goodbye.
So let's go ahead and get into reads and plays. All right, so reads and plays. This is how this is going to work out. Every week, we're going to start reads and plays with updates from the week before. Let's say if this week Karradyne talks about Court of Thorns and Roses and she says, I like it. Then next week, when she finishes, she's going to come on and I'm going to ask her, hey, how was Court of Thorns and Roses? And she's going to say, I finished it and I hated it, or I finished it and I loved it, and a little bit on why. So because last week I hadn't finished Dragon Quest VIII, that's what I'm going to talk about a little bit. And the score hasn't changed. The game is still the same score, which let me look it up because I actually don't even remember what my score for the game was.
Jeez.
6 out of 10. It's still
Yeah,
a
it's kinda
6 out of
bad.
10.
That's a 60.
Yeah, I'm still hopeful for 4. I am going to play 4 pretty soon. But this fucking game, so these aren't major spoilers because I'm not going to specifically say anything and names and whatnot, but this is about the end of the game. So if you don't want to just skip ahead like 5 or 10 minutes, you'll be fine. You have to do a Dragon Ball quest, basically. You have to find 7 balls in specific locations so you can take them to the bad guy so you can finally fight the last bad guy.
Oh my goodness.
So the bad guy is like right there floating in the middle of the planet with a force field around it. And you can't fight it because you need the power of the Dragon Balls to bring down his barrier so you can kick his ass. And speaking of kicking his ass,
Can't they come up with anything original?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Doesn't sound like it.
No, it's Akira Toriyama. I mean, it's pretty by the
He
numbers.
needs to come
but
up with something original.
I still love that man. Anyways, the final fight was a fucking joke. You know how I told you, oh, I'm going into the final fight? And I'm like sitting there just playing it. And like 5 minutes later, I'm like, I beat it.
That's ridiculous. After all that work.
And you know how I beat it? The
How?
same way that I beat all the other fucking bosses
Are
in the
you
game.
serious?
Put the main character to heal nonstop. The tank does his heavy attack. The magic user uses her heaviest magic attack. And the all-around paladin uses his heaviest magic attack. And that's it. That's all I did. And I don't know if we talked about this, but there's like these teams of monsters that you can make to take to a coliseum and have them fight other teams of monsters. After you pass a certain level in that coliseum, they give you the option to actually use them in battle. So I went and found the strongest fucking monsters in the world.
Oh my gosh.
Put them in my team and then just sent those 2 teams out to fight the last bad guy. So
like
between
cheating.
them, they did like 3,000 points of damage. And the
Lord.
final boss has like 6,500 points of damage.
Oh my God.
So that fight was like, it was like doing nothing. So yeah, that the game stays the same. It's a 6. I don't think I'm ever gonna play that game again. It was very underwhelming. I am excited for 4 though. Now, what about you? What have you been reading lately?
Oh man, I've been in a slump. I haven't wanted to pick anything up. It's really bad. But what I have been doing is reading a bunch of graphic novels on my phone to compensate, I guess. So, like, I had a bunch of stuff checked out on. Are you going to do it? You're not going to do it?
Do what?
I had a bunch of stuff checked out on Hoopla.
Hoopla!
Yeah. Stuff that was like about to be returned to the library within like 2 hours, so I had to speed read all of it. So I finally read like the next installment of The Woods from James Tinian the Fourth, and I read Galaxy, the Prettiest Star, which turned out to be really good. It was like there was a lot of trans rep and lesbians, and it was fun. Really pretty. And what else did I read? I read the first issue of the series called We Don't Kill Spiders. It's like a Nordic thing, and there's this person killing people, and they think it's the local witch that they banished, but it's not. And the local witch, the symbol of her house is spiders, and they don't kill spiders. It's good. I know I'm describing it terribly.
That's weird.
I read that while I was waiting to see the surgeon for my follow-up. So yeah, lots of graphic novels. I finally started reading the graphic novel adaptation of To Kill a Mockingbird. And it's one of those that's still very long, so I'm moving very slowly. But
It didn't show you anything about killing a bird.
nope, there's nothing about how to kill a bird. It's not how to kill a bird, it's to kill a bird. Yes. Have you ever read To Kill a Mockingbird?
No.
You should read the comic, the graphic novel.
I don't know.
It's still long, but it's a condensed version. You'll never read the book, so you should read the graphic novel. Please, come on.
I don't think so.
Do it for me.
You said on the notes that you're reading something called Gild.
Yes.
What's Gild?
Gild is a dirty book.
Oh boy.
It is a Kindle Unlimited dirty, dirty book. It is fantasy. It's a Midas retelling. So, you know, you got this bitch up in here turning everything into gold, and he's got this girl that he saved from like slavery and abuse, and he Gild touched her. He made her gold, but she's still alive. He didn't turn her into a statue. She just literally has gold everything.
Gold nipples.
Yep. Everything.
Gold butthole.
Everything.
Gold poops.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know about that.
That's a big question.
I don't know
because
about that.
you can become really rich if you had gold poops.
Oh my God.
You poop gold? Jesus, take it to the pawn shop. Become rich.
But he keeps her in a cage, like a bird cage, but it's like a gigantic cage that like goes through his whole castle so she can roam, but like nobody can get in the cage with her except him.
If it's a bird cage, are Robin Williams and Nathan Lane in it?
Oh my God, you did not. You hated that movie. You're not allowed to make references like that.
Well, I hated it because Robin Williams kept using the F word.
Why did that bother you? Because it was ruining your childhood?
Because it's Robin Williams and he's not gay. Only gay people can use the F word.
Oh, that F word.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
The one
like,
with two
we say
Gs.
fuck all the time.
The one with 2 G's.
Oh. But he was gay in the movie.
It doesn't matter.
Nathan Lane is gay, and he didn't yell at him for doing it. I know. But to be fair, that movie was made
in the 90s?
Late 80s, early 90s? Early
maybe?
90s, I think. And I feel like the word was not viewed quite as it is today yet. Not that it sounds like I'm excusing it. I'm just gonna shut up now. I forgot that part.
So,
I'm like, we say fuck all the time. Why does that bother you?
It's like the first time he said it, I was like, oh, that's not right. And then he said it, I'm like, oh, he would be canceled right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff from like the 90s that I'll watch, and I'm like, oh shit, they would not get away with that today. Oh no, they'd be canceled so fast. Yeah. But anyway, it's real dirty. There's lots of orgies, harem shit going on. And I'm just waiting for this girl to break out and cut this bitch's throat. Yeah. But it's pretty good so far. Lots of kingdom intrigue and betrayal and politics and fuckery.
And fuckery.
Lots of fuckery.
All right, so do you want to get into your next book, or should I talk about my game?
Talk about your game.
I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, and you've been playing it for a million years.
Yes. So the past 3 weeks I've been playing this game. The 2 weeks that I was off from work, and then the last week when I started work, I have about 80 hours into this game. I hit 80 hours last night. Can you believe that?
It's crazy.
And I still am like halfway through the game.
What?
Yeah.
You're only halfway through?
Yeah. This is insane.
That's stupid.
It is stupid, especially because I feel like I'm doing nothing. It is ridiculous. There's so many things about this game that I hate.
Like what?
Oh, so many things.
Her red hair bothers you.
No. Her original, every time that I play a game and there's an option between being a woman and a man, I always pick a woman.
And you're me.
And I name her Kara most of the time.
Or Luna.
No, Luna.
Have you never named them Luna?
No.
Why not?
Because no, I don't care
Luna's
about Luna. Yeah. Anyways, I did hate her original hair. Eivor's original hair was atrocious. So I looked through the barber shop.
The barber shop.
Because there's a barber shop.
Oh my god.
And I chose the hair that I have, which is red. So she kind of looks like Aloy from Horizon.
Yeah.
And I gave her face tattoos, and she looks badass. Because she had like a panther on the side of her skull, and it looked kind of stupid. Anyways. Oh god, I hate this game so much, and I can't stop playing it. There is like a leveling system, and it's like this little like diamond that you have in the corner, and it fills up as you're getting experience. And every time you level up, you get 2 skill points, and you put those skill points throughout this whole ginormous fucking board that you have. I am at 379 skill points. The board is still not full. And I feel like I'm not any stronger than I was when I was level 1 and I had 0 skill points.
What the hell?
Like like the enemies don't scale with you. They're kind of like all like a preset power level and whatnot. But I don't know. It's like they're damage sponges. Like you have this ginormous fucking hammer that does 200 damage, and you hit them, and you see 200 damage, and they don't die. You have to hit them a couple of times before you kill them. At least my arrows have gotten strong enough where I can just kill pretty much everyone with 1 arrow. But
that would drive me nuts.
Yeah. So like the game feels like an open world old Assassin's Creed with a little bit of Dark Souls / Elden Ring type combat.
Praise the sun.
Yeah, so you have like your attacks on your shoulders, and you can lock on and strafe and dodge and whatnot and block and do your attacks. And if it's happened to me a couple of times where I haven't paid attention and I've let one enemy like cheap shot me, and then they just all hit me at the same time and killed me. And the mission structures, the missions are interesting, but they're kind of pretty much all the same. Of you go here, oh, you got to kill the secret society, but nobody knows who it is. I'll go investigate this dude. You go investigate that one, and then we'll meet in the middle. And then you do that, and then when you investigate in the middle, they're like, oh, here's the bad guy. Go kill him. And you kill him and stab him. And then, oh, the region is free. You're my best friend. I will come to you in your time of aid. That's basically the whole game. And like, there's some of the stories that I was like, please fucking end. There's one where this king calls you to come down to his castle. You go to his castle. His wife is there, and she's like, I don't know where the king is. He's out.
She's gold.
No. Listen to this. This
Okay.
is super fucking stupid. She's like, oh, I don't know where the king is. He's probably out hunting. This is where he likes to hunt. You go to him. He's like, oh, you're finally here. He's like, yeah. I went to your castle and you weren't fucking there after you told me to come to your castle. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I just can't stay away from hunting, and my wife hates me for it.
What?
You go back to the castle with him, and you hear the king and the queen just like fighting. Like, I can't wait to divorce you, but I can't divorce you because the church won't allow us to, and we have to be married. But we have a plan. You're going to kidnap me. And
What?
I'm going to pretend like I'm sad, but I actually want you to find my ex-girlfriend so me and her can get together while she escapes back into France.
What the hell?
And you do the whole thing. You help her. You kidnap her. Then you find the king's old girlfriend and you get them together, and it turns out her son is her brother is his son. And when you're at the castle, he's like already parading her around, and somebody comes saying like, "Oh, they found the queen. We're gonna go save her." And then he's like, "You gotta go kill everybody that's trying to save her."
What the fuck?
And you have to go to the boat and kill everybody. And then she's super thankful. She's like, "Oh, I want to have sex with you because I'm thankful."
What the fuck?
And you have sex, and then she just like gets in the boat and leaves to France. It's so fucking stupid. Some of the missions are ridiculous.
That's whack.
No, when he says you got to go there and kill everyone, he's like, and when you do, then we'll be best friends, and I will come into you in your time of age.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like the game is a fucking mess.
'Cause that's not asking for too much.
No, and you have to find your like sworn brother, and he's going crazy, and the secret order is trying to take over everything, and there's old gods, but Odin is real, and Thor is real, and I loved Odyssey, the game before this one. That one was really good, especially because the main character Cassandra was like Greek Wonder Woman. It was Wonder Woman Greek.
I don't know.
Anyway, she's like Greek Wonder Woman, super badass, and Eivor's kind of like very murdery and Viking-y. But it's not as good, but it's still a fun game. I hope I'm done with it soon because I am sick of it at 80 hours, and I feel like if I stop playing now, I wasted my time. But if I do, I'm still wasting my time anyways.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope I finish it soon because I got other shit that I want to play that I got in the pipeline. Next week, I'm probably going to talk about other stuff. Definitely not this game if I don't beat it.
You're determined to have something else to discuss.
Yes, I don't want to talk about fucking Assassin's Creed anymore. All right. Tell me about your other thing that you're doing.
So one of my other books that I'm reading is The Astonishing Color of After. Because I've DNF'd so many books like in the last 2 weeks, and I got to the point where I was just like, Chris, go pick me a book out of this pile to read because I don't want to have to think about which one I'm going to choose next. So this is one that he picked up for me, and it's one that I have been wanting to prioritize for a long time. I'm pretty sure Jen, Logan and Jen, who were on one of the Star Wars Month episodes, I'm pretty sure she has recommended this before and has spoken very highly of it. I ain't sold yet. It's really freaking weird. So like, I'm still like, I don't even think I'm like page 50 yet. But this girl, I think she's in high school. Her mother commits suicide.
Of course.
And
that's how you start a story.
she like, well, yeah, it's like literally within like the first 5 pages, mom's offed herself. Oh my God.
in the first 5 sentences.
Shit. But like, she's convinced that her mother has turned into a bird, and the bird is like sending her messages, and she needs to go
Wait. Is the mom Nelly Furtado?
No.
Like
That's a terrible song.
I'll always fly away.
Terrible song.
I don't know where my home is.
Anyway,
I don't know where my soul is. But baby, all I need for you to know is I am like a bird.
I'm really concerned by the fact that you know most of those words.
So
I know you were obsessed with her.
Yes.
For a while when you were young.
Yes, until she got pregnant and had a baby, and I was like, no.
It's a big turnoff.
Yep. Same with Gwen Stefani.
I can't. But hey, she still looks amazing for her age. Amazing.
Does Nelly Furtado look amazing still for her age?
I have no idea. I don't care.
Just keep talking and I'll figure that out.
Oh my gosh. So she's also like never met her grandparents, the mother's parents, and now she wants to go meet them, and she like thinks of everything in terms of color, like what color is my mood right now, and how are you feeling today? Oh, what color is that? I don't know. It's really weird so far, and I don't know if I like it or not. I want to like it, but I just don't know. And then I saw that the Bright Light had 2 copies of it yesterday, which makes me think it's not that great. Yeah.
So Nelly Furtado still looks amazing, but she looks amazing in a mom kind of way.
Ew.
Look,
I mean, she looks good. That short hair looks good on her.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Let me see. Huh. She aged very well.
How old is she?
I don't know. Look at her. When she was young and when
Yeah, she
Birdie
doesn't
and
look all
then
that
the
different.
no.
Looks pretty good.
Oh, huh. Wonder how
Gwen
old
looks
she is.
better though.
No, Gwen definitely looks better.
Gwen looks amazing. She looks so young and beautiful, and she looks younger than me.
She's 43.
Damn. Yeah, she looks really good.
Yeah, she does.
It's impressive. She looks better than Natalie Portman, who's 41. Poor Natalie.
What?
I don't know. I keep thinking of Cancer Natalie in Love and Thunder.
Oh Lord, just keep going.
Yeah. Oh, I'm done with the book.
Really?
I just don't know how I feel yet, and I haven't read enough of it to say anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's I don't want to DNF it, but I'm gonna try to get to like 100 pages before I make that decision. That's really hard for me to do, though.
Do you have another book you can talk about? Because I do have another game that I would like to talk about.
Oh yeah, I got plenty.
I got Shredder's Revenge Ninja Turtles game.
Oh my god.
It's so good. It is so good. People have fallen off of it, which is kind of sad. I'm talking about Burger Champ. He's fallen off of it, which is
He's
kind of
fallen
sad.
off of it, of
Yeah.
all people.
Yeah, but I think it's fucking amazing. It's so
Shame.
good. I don't think it's better than Turtles in Time, but I think it's still really good. And
Pretty impressive.
it's been out for a couple of weeks and it's already sold like 1 million copies, like a literal million copies. They posted on Twitter, thanks for 1 million. And
Damn.
their followers were like 200,000 something, but they're like 1 million copies of the game sold. It is insane and it's so good. It's side scroller beat 'em up like Turtles in Time, which we've played together, which we actually reviewed for the show. And there's about 16 stages. You get to use the 4 turtles, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello. And there's also 3 extra characters, which are April O'Neil, the TV reporter, Casey Jones, who's some kind of vigilante sports murderer.
Sports murderer?
That's the best way to describe him.
Okay.
And Master Splinter, which is the rat that teaches the turtles how to fight ninja stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Out of all of them, I think my favorite has been what's his name? Raphael, the red turtle with the sai, the short little swords that he holds between his fingers. I think that's my favorite because he hits the hardest. And even though he has shorter reach, I feel like his attacks are better. I absolutely love him. But all of them, they just feel so good to control. And it's so funny because you fight the foot soldiers, but this version of them, they're robots. And the first stage is like at a TV station. So when you walk in, you see like one of them sitting at a desk taking calls. Then you walk in even further and you see like 3 of them like working on computers. One of them doesn't have a monitor. The other one doesn't have a keyboard and they're just typing away.
Oh my gosh.
There's another one where you go to the mall and there's some of them working like the food stalls, like the little food places in the food court.
food court.
Yeah. At a zoo, and some of them are eating like popsicles and shit, and they have no mouths.
What?
And they're also robots.
What?
Yeah, it's so funny. And the funniest thing is like when you go to the zoo and you're fighting them, like there's an area where you're fighting the foot soldiers, and there's like it's at kind of like at a monkey exhibit, and the monkeys are throwing like bananas and rocks at the foot soldiers.
Oh my
You fight.
gosh.
It's so much fun. And there's so much detail in the world. It's all pixel art, and it just looks amazing. It's so well rendered. I played a little bit with Matt that one day, and I had so much fun. But I don't think he likes beat 'em ups.
Bless it.
Yeah, so I need to find somebody that loves beat 'em ups so we can go through the whole game. Because I've gone through it like 5 times already with most of the characters. I think I'm missing just Casey, which I've never used. And it's so much fun. You can level up the turtles. They learn new abilities as you're leveling them up. And you level them just by playing the fucking game. You don't even have to do anything special. Just play the game with the turtle that you want or the person that you want, and that's it. And honestly, this is probably one of the most fun side-scrolling beat 'em ups that I've ever played. And for a long time, it was Scott Pilgrim. This one goes above and beyond it.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Pretty impressive.
I still want to play it with you. I think we would have a good time playing it.
I might play it one night when I'm not incredibly stressed out.
Yeah. Also, there's songs in the game by Wu-Tang Clan.
What?
Yeah. When
That's
you fight,
so random.
The first time you fight Shredder, the Wu-Tang Clan plays in the background, and they have like a Ninja Turtles rap. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I tried to talk my aunt into buying my nephew a Wu-Tang Clan t-shirt because she likes buying him rock and roll t-shirts, and she wouldn't do it.
What aunt?
She's like, I don't know who they are. Debbie.
Buy it for Charlie?
Yes, because she likes to buy him rock and roll t-shirts, and they had a Wu-Tang Clan little boy's t-shirt at Target. I don't think my brother-in-law would have liked that very much.
I would have loved that.
I know. She wouldn't do it, and I wasn't going to buy it because I'm cheap.
That would have been great. We should get Charlie a Death Clock shirt.
A Death Clock shirt?
Yes.
You should get him. We should get him one with the Batman with the lips. It
And the
says,
testicle
I am
with-
be dangerous now. Yes, and the testicle chin.
No.
I am be dangerous now.
Mermaider. Murder.
Oh.
Mermaid murder.
Lord.
Yes, that would be great.
You know, I don't think so.
Yes. And whenever he has his hands dirty, it would be like, Charlie, you need to wash your black and... wait, what is it? Your bloody fins in black and mud.
Oh my goodness. You know, that one will be just a little too obvious. We should get him a Cass Vanderpool t-shirt. Vanderpool.
Vanderpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. All right, what's your...
If you've never seen the Cass Vanderpool Lion King recap, you need to go watch it right now. And the Thor recap. They made
one wasn't
Chris's
as funny.
girlfriend really ugly.
And they break her.
And they break her. Bless her.
What's your next book?
So I'm rereading the Silmarillion in preparation for the Rings of Power. And I'm reading like 5 pages a day because it's difficult. It's really hard. And it takes me like 15 minutes to read 5 pages. It's so long and difficult and dense. But it's worth it at the same time. So I'm only like 62 pages into it. And that's also with me not reading for like
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, because I didn't read it all leading up to my surgery. Shit, I think it was like more like 3 weeks. Because I didn't read again until night before last. I didn't read last night because I had to watch Hayden Christensen be a weird Italian instead.
That was so weird.
It was so fucking weird. You gotta watch that movie just to see how weird it is. It's so bad. But
His Italian is horrible.
it's so bad. But every time I read the Silmarillion, I'm just like amazed at how much it reads like the Bible for the first little bit. With the whole, you know, before there
him
was
begat, whom begat, him
Yeah.
begat, him begat.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. And I'm just so worried for the show. I'm so worried. Like parts of the trailer look really promising and other parts look super concerning. Like it almost makes it look like there's like some new evil coming, but like there's already evil. I don't know. You've got like the ultimate evil in this time because Sauron is not the ultimate evil in this world. Like there was evil, way more evil than him. He was the servant to that evil. Like, come on. I don't know. But I'm reading it so that I'm rereading it again so that I will be more well equipped to critique every aspect of this gosh dang show. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I think my wish is going to come true.
That it's going to be really terrible? Yeah. I'm pretty scared. I'm
pretty
scared. Yeah, I'm real scared.
Oh, God.
Super scared.
I don't want it to be bad because I don't want you to be...
Sad.
Yeah, but I want it to
Super
be bad because I
sad.
want Amazon to fuck up royally
Oh,
again.
man.
I love it when they do bad shit and people give them shit about it.
Yeah.
Fuck Amazon.
Because we know they fucked up the Wheel of Time, even though we haven't read or watched it. I know I've heard that
And
it
we're
was
not
really,
gonna
really
either.
terrible. Yeah, I don't think I want to read that series. It seems too long and difficult. And you know, I am okay with the long and difficultness of the Silmarillion because I'm invested in this world, very invested. And this edition has illustrations, but gosh, it's been a long time since I've come to an illustration. I'm like, where's the next one? We need to break this up a little bit. But yeah, in 5-page increments, it's a lot more palatable. It's a lot. Like I can be reading a paragraph and I'm like, what did I just read? And I have to go back and read the whole thing again. Cause just like, what?
I just
What did he just say?
now that you
Who
say
did
that,
what now?
I just remembered something from Assassin's Creed. So yeah, you're reading it in 5 page increments, and you're doing 5 a day.
Yes.
I've been playing Assassin's Creed nonstop, and there are some missions that you go and you're like, oh, I got to go to this certain place and get whatever, and I go to a certain place and I kill everything there, and I'm like, and then I find whatever. I'm like, oh right, I was supposed to find that. Like there was a fight with some characters that you had to kill in order for you to get Thor's helmet. And the thing is, like, I'm looking everything online to see where it is exactly so I can speed up the fucking game. And I went and I fought the first one and I killed her. And I see Eivor puts the knife that he used to kill her in her satchel or whatever. And I'm like, why did she leave the other knife? Like, she just took one and left the other. And then I go fight the second one and Eivor does the same thing. I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to get each knife so that I can go to the statue, put the knives in the back of the statue so I can open up so I can get Thor's helmet. And I'm thinking to myself, if this was me in real life, I would leave those knives right there and leave. And then I would have to come back and grab them because I'm so fucking stupid.
You're not stupid.
There's been a bunch of times where I'm just focused on the whole fucking fight. And once it's done, I leave and I get to the place where I was supposed to go back to originally. And they're like, oh, when you bring back this fucking item, then we can fucking continue. And I'm like, but I just went there. I didn't grab the item. And I go back and the item is just right there on the corpse waiting for
Oh
me.
my goodness.
I'm like, oh God, I fucking suck at this shit. It's a
Bless.
good thing I'm not an assassin in real life because I would be fucked.
It's probably best that you are not
Yeah, I'm not very
an
smart.
assassin.
Yeah.
Bless it all.
All right. Done?
Done.
All right. So I guess that's it for this week's episode of A Novel Console. Again, don't forget to follow us on all socials, send us emails, give us reviews, whatever. Is there anything else you want to say before we end the show today, Karradyne?
I guess it's okay that this week's kind of short considering how long last week was.
Yeah. And we're also gonna, this is the first one of the read and plays. So
And we don't have garbage, so
yeah, so I'm pretty sure the read and plays are gonna start piling up and get longer and longer. So you want to say goodbye?
goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.